smooth, chatting to the groove will definitely make you girlies wanna move. I'm the king of passion, your Egyptian fashion. My love and lust is everlasting. I'm the man of action, the main attraction. Your sleeves and breeze and satisfaction. My style and finesse is oh so best. Chilly and fresh and so different than the rest. My voice so smooth, chatting to the groove will definitely make you girlies wanna move. I'm the king of passion, your Egyptian fashion. My love and lust is everlasting. I'm the man of action, your main attraction. Your sleeves and breeze and satisfaction. Hit me.
No llores por un bobo. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podremos estar solos. No llores por un bobo. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podremos estar solos. Solo.
Hola, hola, gente. Welcome to KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton. Of course, you were listening to Mesa, DJ Mesa. And of course, every Saturday, I do have individuals come in that do their own show that are DJs. And you know what? I'm always looking for female DJs, so I'm always having men DJs. I mean, that's okay. That's okay, but we need more females. So if you know of someone, send them our way. Right here at KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton. This is Betty Ramirez, always doing Sabor Latino, but today is La Voz, La Voz, La Voz.
Que la luna sepa que estás aquí, sin hablar de amor ni de esas cosas raras. Tú eres libre, así que vuela, mami. Deja que el sol hoy te despierte en mi cama. Y que la luna sepa que estás aquí, sin hablar de amor ni de esas cosas raras. Tú eres libre, así que vuela, mami. La, 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 yeah. No llores, muñeca, y vamos por la discoteca, mami. La, 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 yeah. Mami, no más lágrimas, de amores en la calle siempre hay de más. Bailando, así te quiero ver, mi vida, olvídate de él. Mami, no más lágrimas, de amores en la calle siempre hay de más. Bailando, así te quiero ver, mi vida, olvídate de él. Mami, no más lágrimas, de amores en la calle siempre hay de más. Por amor, si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido, donde podremos estar solos. No llores por amor, si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido, donde podremos estar solos, 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 solos. La, 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 yeah. No llores, muñeca, y vamos pa' la discoteca, mami. La, 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 yeah. Mami, no más lágrimas, de amores en la calle siempre hay de más. J Balvin, man. What up, my jeans? Sky rompiendo. Papa Mousty, Bull Lene, Infinite Music. Deja que el sol te despierte en mi cama, y que la luna sepa que estás aquí, sin hablar de amor ni de esas cosas raras. Tú eres libre, así que vuela, mami. Deja que el sol te despierte en mi cama, y que la luna sepa que estás aquí, sin hablar de amor ni de esas cosas raras. Tú eres libre, así que vuela, mami. Let go.
On top of the world, I'm about to lose control. Let it know tomorrow. Come on, let the feeling go. All over the world, there's a fever taking hold. Let it know tomorrow.
And of course, you are listening to KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton. And yes, we're over here broadcasting off the Miracle Mile, right? The Miracle Mile. Yeah. And you know what? We have guests here, and I'm excited to do this because, you know, usually on Saturdays I am here and I'm with the DJ. But today we have somebody, a special guest. You know, Chezzere, why don't you introduce her? Because you are the one that told me we were going to interview her. So, hey, I'm happy to do that. I watched her performance. She's awesome. Awesome, really awesome. Marco, you can hit it. You can play your tune too. So go ahead. Go ahead.
It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun time. And I appreciate you, Betty, working the board for us. I've got to learn that.
No problem.
Yes, guys, this is the fabulous Diamond Des.
Oh, what's up, y'all? What's up, 209?
She's a local artist. Came up in the 209.
Well, I'm from here, yeah. But I live in
you're always from Stockton.
Stocktonian.
Yeah.
So born and raised?
Yeah.
She's since branched out, as a lot of us do. But she has enough love for hometown that she comes back.
All day. This is my DJ, Marco, right here.
DJ Marco.
Well, actually, DJ Echo the Natives. That's what he goes by. So you can call him Echo, Marco, whatever.
Mark Echo? What? No.
Echo, it just goes forever on and on and on.
Okay.
Marco Polo,
meaningful.
you know.
Well, we're happy that you were able to come in and do the function because this is the first time that they actually did this, and this is a positive. You know, this is a positive event that gathers families, youth families, and organizations that, you know, we're looking forward for it to continue and grow. So when I saw you, when I heard you, I'm like, wow, she's right on it. And I thought, oh, this is so cool. So I'm glad I was able to take some pictures and get out there, and love having you here at the radio station, your community radio now.
Yeah. Hey.
Yes.
This is yo.
I'm about this life right here. I'm out here trying to function. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys so much for having me out, though. Like, really, it's a blessing for me. It's an honor for me to be able to represent and, you know, be a voice of Stockton today, and hopefully always from here on out.
You are family now, girl. Once you enter the studio, you're familia.
Well, hey.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Yeah, so Diamond Dez has branched out to Sacramento, right?
Yeah, I'm in
That's where you
Sacramento.
were?
That's actually where I started my my public career as a professional artist. Was in Sacramento, California.
Right.
Yeah, but this is my roots right here, Stockton. I'm saying 209. Yeah,
She's always shown mad love for Stockton.
all day.
And even though you just opened up for Prof, was it not too long ago?
For who?
Or who was it you opened up for in Sacramento with Devious and Goodface?
Who? What did we do, Marco?
We did Harlow's.
We did Harlow's. Was that
Yes.
for Big Homie Quan?
Yes, that's the guy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rich Homie Quan.
See,
I'm
she's
sorry,
got
he's
his
the
eye.
big homie. He's everybody big to me. So, Rich Homie, he rich. Rich
Yeah.
as in Spirit tour. That's what. Yeah, I opened that tour. Was there
Yes.
something else that we did after that? Because I feel like there was, but you know, I kind of have like memory problems because my life is like one big day instead of just like days. I'm just like, wait, what day is it? What did we do?
Right.
You need a little
Live in the
calendar.
present. Live in the
I
moment.
carry my little calendar around everywhere I go. If I don't look into it, I don't know what's happening. So.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just getting to that point where I'm trying to actually be good at that because their stuff is getting so
Real.
intense.
It's
Yeah.
getting real up in here.
It's like
yeah,
as
no.
soon as somebody tells me something, I have to pull up my phone. Like, okay, let me make sure you watch me put this in my calendar because if I don't, I can't.
Marco
guarantee.
does that on his Google. He lives and dies by
I go
it.
over to the calendar. She's like, have you
I'm
looked
like,
at the
what?
calendar? She's like, nope.
Yeah, I have to. Or I'm not going to make it there. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing. Well, first tell us.
What am I doing? I am doing everything.
Give us a little
Almost
history.
everything.
First, a little history.
All right, a little history.
Yes,
Well, like I
and then
said
bring us in.
before, you know, I'm from Stockton, California, born and raised. You know, my grandma actually raised me out here, and my dad. You know, I come from definitely, I would say, you know, things were never really easy. Big family, Mexican family, you know what I'm saying? Grandma always cooking. You know, doing the best that she can to raise us, you know, grew up with my cousins. You know, I would say it definitely was more like a broken home, not in my grandma's house, but my setting. You know, I had, my dad was trying to raise me, but then, you know, he would be like, well, grandma could do it better. So
Right.
grandma pretty much raised me from 2 years old to 13, like back and forth and stuff. So I just had a lot of, you know, growing up, I had a lot of, dysfunction in my life,
Right.
and that's why I really relate to the youth, and why they're such a big passion for me, because I really feel like maybe there's a side of me that never really grew up because of maybe because of the dysfunction, or maybe I'm just gifted with young kids for I don't know, but like
Well, I think for those of us that have been through that, you kind of have to be an adult from a very young age.
Yeah.
So when you are finally an adult and kind of have more control over everything, you choose to kind of go back to
yeah,
that,
you're
know,
like,
that
I'm trying to have
childhood that
fun.
you
You
never
know what
had.
I'm saying? Yeah. No, but so that's why, you know, the youth are a really big passion for me. I struggle with like depression and suicidal tendencies and all kinds of crazy stuff. You would never think, like, knowing me today, like I talk about my past or I think about it, I'm just like, wow, like I really am a different person today.
Right.
It's like talking about somebody else, but I'm blessed that I went through the struggle, because now I can relate to kids. Now I can really be there for kids and help them along the way and show them, hey, like, you know, you don't really have to go that way, or you know, you do have value, you do have purpose and worth. And you know, and when you're from like the hood and stuff, you don't think that you're valuable, because you know you're always being told that you're not, or
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So me being from Stockton, I'm over here trying to rep Stockton and be like, hey, like if I could do it, you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has intrinsic value. So that's really what you know, from my roots to here now, like that's the message, is hope and love. Really, you know, it's all love.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm really big on the youth community.
And that's what she's doing out here today. The function.
Yep.
The first of many, the functions, every last Saturday.
The very first. And, you know, that's what makes it special because, hey, first time for this event. And you
It's
know
not
what?
like she's
I believe it's
coming
going
out
to
to-
continue to grow.
Right. It's not like she's coming out to something that's already big and she's just trying to get her name on it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
Like, she's helping something grow.
And this is all positive.
I'm trying to plant a seed. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
plant
did
a
it,
little
girl. You
mustard.
did it
Right.
already.
Little
What are you
sprinkle.
talking about?
Sprinkle me.
Wow.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle.
Let you shine, right?
Little
quick.
sparklets, right?
Hey, was it the little kids?
Little
was it
stars.
the
Diamond
diamond
sparkles.
sparkles, the little
Diamond
girls.
sparkles.
Diamond sparkles. We
She
started
came out here and
dance
started a
crew.
whole girl group.
We
That's
out
so
here.
cool. The kids were loving her. They were just loving on her.
Yeah.
I saw that. I
was
took
loving
a
that.
lot
It
of
was
pictures.
really-
Matter of fact, I'm going to post them on Facebook. So
was really
befriend me
dope.
so that we have access to all the pictures.
Oh, I don't know
okay?
if I can do that. I'm just kidding. You know, you can be the first one I add, girl. I'm gonna look for you. I'm gonna stalk
Girl.
you online. I'm just kidding.
Every time I post pictures, they're free. And I tell everybody that. I'm a photographer, yes, but I do it for free because I figure if that person could use a picture of themselves and they don't have to pay for it,
Yeah,
doing them a
that's-
favor.
Get it? You know, I love free
Yeah.
stuff.
And that's the
Freebies.
thing. Not enough
Yeah.
people,
no, I do.
you know, care. And it doesn't even have to be about the other person. Like, if you're building and making something better, that's ultimately going to be better for you too. You know what I mean? So when people are selfish, it like literally makes no sense. Like, why aren't you helping make the community better? What? And then
This
you're
is my
mad-
way of giving.
Then you're mad because
Yeah.
your car got broken into.
You know, the past couple years, right?
Yes.
Or someone stole your keys to your car. No,
Yeah.
no. For the past couple years, you know, that's all I've been focusing on, which is crazy. Like 2016 was really before I even met Marco, my DJ right here. Like I was really pushing it. I think I just I was opening for Lil Debbie at the Troubadour. Like I just opened for Tyga, like in San Francisco. I was, you know, doing great.
Doing well, yeah.
But I really felt in my heart, like, to be honest, like, I don't know how open you guys are to, like, your inner self, but, you know, I really felt like God was pulling me to kind of get out of that industry and to sit down, really what it was. And it was like, what? Like, that's a crazy thought. Like, why would I sit down at this point where I'm like been climbing this mountain for, you know, how many years? And like, I feel like I'm almost to the top. Like, God, why would you have me sit down right now? Why would you have me like why would you close the doors or ask me? Really, it was like, he's like, okay, you could come this way or you could keep going that way. And so I had to make a choice, you know, and it was like, die to myself and work on my character for, you know, a couple years or whatever. And so really it was just like a time where it was like soul searching. It was like where I had to trust God and be like, okay, Lord, like I'm gonna go ahead, and this is crazy. People are gonna be like, what? You know, I have people calling me like, oh, I want you to open for so and so, or I want you to do this, I want you to do that. And I had to really answer the phone and say, I can't, I'm done. Like, and I really thought that I was done with the industry, which was heartbreaking for me. But I really had to trust God. And really, what happened was, I ended up, he led me to the youth. He led me to Shine. He led me to the Sacramento Youth Detention Center. And I started serving young people. And I never thought in a million years that that's what I would have done. Because it really wasn't me. It was nothing I did.
Yeah.
It was for real a God thing. And it was just like, I had to trust him that, you know, he had a better plan for me than I did, you know. And so I just denied myself. And for the past couple years, all I've been doing is giving back and doing free, you know, free, everything free. And, you know, that from going from getting paid and like getting like, you know, it was just really like, I went from everything was about me, you know, to turning around 100% and following God and being like, okay, everything's not about me, and everything actually is about the youth. And that's really where where I found myself being
Your
in
passion.
my passion. Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, this is it. This is my calling right here, is the youth. And you know, so it was a really amazing journey. But what was crazy is just this year for that show that me and Marco did. For a Rich Homie Quan, you know, it was like God put me back in the game, and I was like, oh wait, we doing this? Like for real? We're gonna? Because I thought I was done.
And I want to say one thing. We've been friends on Facebook for like 10. When she was big, well, I think a little bit before, and then she got super big, and then I've watched like, you know, your posts, and I remember when you posted about Rich Homie Quan and all the haters that showed up, like, I thought you were supposed to be about gospel now. Why are you even gonna do that show? Like,
yeah. Why are you? Yeah. And you know, it's like, I go ahead, say what you gotta say. I would much rather somebody be real about what they gotta say, instead of not. But you know, I think it's a beautiful thing to really watch what God is doing in my life. He definitely brought Marco by my side. He's faithful. This guy right here is so talented, so amazing, so professional. Like, man, I'm not trying to knock any of the DJs I had before. All of them are dope. But this guy right here is a complete gift from heaven, and he going to the top with me. So
do you hear that, Marco? What do you have to say to that?
I'm speechless, actually. I mean, how do I follow that?
That's pretty special.
I knew when she approached me when we did a show downtown Sac. It was like for Second Saturdays, I believe. The Trade coffee shop, and she's like, no, we're gonna do this. I'm like, oh really? And she's like, no, we're gonna do this. Like, I'm gonna call you, and we're gonna do this. So I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Been growing ever since, huh?
You know what? And our relationship, our friendship, we're like brother and sister. I love it. He knows my family, my husband, my kids. Like, he's amazing. Like, I'm for real. Like, I'm not doing, like, I'm all about like a family oriented type vibe. I'm really about bringing people in and about taking care of people and stuff if I can. You know what I'm saying? Community. You know, God really taught me a lesson about, you know, serving myself as opposed to serving others. Like, we're called to serve each other. We're not here to, like, you know, there's a lot of celebrities out there. I'm not trying to knock them, but everything is about me. Everything's about me. And I'm like really not trying to be like that. I'm really trying to give back. I'm really trying to, you know, it's about us. This is a us thing. This is not a me thing. Otherwise, God would have just created one person, but He created all of us for a purpose. And it's like a puzzle. Like, we're all little pieces, and you know, if we got one missing, it's not going to make the picture. So we got to bring it in for the real thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Nice.
ma'am.
Nice.
I completely, you know, 20 great teen. I heard that like at the beginning of the year, and this has really been 20 great teen. I've heard so many stories like this, and myself, I was doing promotions back. That's how your cousin linked us up, I think, back in the day.
Which one?
And then,
because you know I got hella cousins.
Juan, D-Lo G.
Oh, my cousin. Oh, shout out to D-Lo. Shout out to Stockton's finest, D-Lo. Hey. Shout out. Okay.
But same thing with you. Like, I went through this whole thing, like, and just didn't want to do anything anymore. And then at the beginning of the year, I linked up with Abby James.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the same thing. It's like, brother, like, we just
That's dope.
work. Like, everything he doesn't want to do, I got. Everything I don't want to do, he got. It's just like,
That's dope.
It worked.
That's dope. No, that's dope. I don't know. There's something great. I mean, there's a lot to say about life that is great, but there's, man, just recently, like, no matter what, you know, I be going through it. People be thinking like, oh, you know, like, life is not easy for me, just like it's not easy for you. I go through the struggle. I still struggle in some ways, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's all for a purpose. It's all for a lesson. And I really am thankful for just basically being able to grow in times of adversity, you know, and like, I've just really watched myself grow. You know, from 2016 to 2018, I'm a completely different person. Like, for real. Like, I was telling you earlier about like the depression that I used to struggle with. Like, it started when I was a teenager, and really 2 years ago is when I stopped being depressed for the first time in my life, and that's huge. Which is
big.
And I never medicated.
A lot of people that never ever get that.
No, and you know, I can't really, you know, I can't give myself the credit. I can't give nobody but God the credit for that, because that's a miracle. So you know, every single day, you know, I'm not perfect. You know, I'm a mess up. I'm a screw up. So, you know, if I fall or whatever, you can go ahead and point your finger at me. But like, I'm a real genuine person. I'm always going to be like, I messed up or whatever, but I'm going to get up, and a righteous man falls 7 times and gets back up again. So that's what I'm going to do all day, and show people that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail. You know, failure is not final. So that's really every single day. I'm just like in this journey called life, and I'm really just trying to do, you know, take everybody with me and go and take it to the top, you know, and really just be blessed and bless others, and you know, and do what I can for society and for kids and for single mothers and fathers, and you know, I'm really trying to help the world.
Well, you have an event coming up, don't you?
Yeah. It's
Tell us about
Alma
that.
West.
Yes.
Yeah. Marco, are you playing that?
I am.
Are you? I can't hear you, Marco.
I am, but you know, that's one thing I wanted to say is that with Dez, like, Dez is a workhorse, and she never stops. Like, literally never stops.
It's
like,
because she loves it. That's a passion of hers.
And so do I. I mean,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it equal too.
Exactly.
I mean,
You know it.
I have
You know
other
it.
projects and stuff, and I'm a producer. But here's the thing: like, I'll get a text at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, Dez, I'm trying to go to sleep. But she's like, no, Alma West, October 7th, you better be there. I'm like, And I'm like, I still answer her text, but I'm like, no, but she's a workhorse, and that's the kind of thing that people don't see is that you have to have work ethic in this business.
Yes.
Right.
And in anything that you do, really, whether if it's faith related or whether if it's music or business, but
Yes.
Preach.
yeah.
Now she's got a certain style. Where did that come from, girl?
What you talking about, girl?
Your style. Oh
What?
my goodness, it's very original.
Oh,
I
thank
haven't
you.
heard that.
Oh.
That's the one I heard. I'm like, okay.
Oh, you talking about like
she's
the
got
music,
it.
like my music, or
Yeah.
just like
music style, way you sing, the way you come across with your message.
Okay, well, I definitely have. I was raised like, okay, so like I have like Uncle Ron, right? He in Stockton. Actually, shout out to Uncle Ron,
Whoop, whoop.
Family Worship Center. He's a pastor over there. So I grew up actually singing in
Right there.
church and stuff
That's
like that.
cool. Yeah.
I grew up in school, on the stage, plays, talent shows. So I was always really out there, not even realizing that one day I was going to be an artist. I had no idea. It was just something that was in me.
Who inspired you? You had to be listening to other individuals because
What's funny is I probably sound like a little church girl, but really my grandma raised me like really strict, okay? Like she called it like worldly music. I was not allowed to listen.
She didn't like it.
She did not. But you know what? I thank God for my grandma. My grandma raised me right though, for real. If I could be half the woman my grandma is, man, I will be so successful. So she, with music, no worldly music. She only played gospel. I grew up very hymns and all that. Like, so it was soul. My background is soul. Like, always singing soul music and stuff like that. Crystal Lewis was a big influence. People probably won't even know who that is, but she's a gospel singer.
Look her up.
Okay.
No, Crystal Lewis, she dope.
Gospel singer.
She's dope. All the pretty much a lot of gospel singers. So that's where that's where really everything comes from is gospel stuff.
That's always a good basis.
Yeah, and then that's being a child. But then when I started getting older, and rebellious and whatnot, then I started going to the metal shows. But back then it was like punk rock shows.
Punk rock. That was
Yeah.
the only
That's
thing.
right.
In Stockton, Blackwater.
That was the only
Yup,
thing to
I was
do.
at Blackwater.
I wasn't even into punk, but I was at all the shows because
Right.
that was literally the only place you could get in
Right,
under 21.
Blackwater, I was there.
The whole and they're coming back. Be on the lookout.
They better.
September
Shoot.
22nd, I'll be preparing some dishes for the fall equinox. Shout out.
Okay.
Oh,
Shameless self plug.
Holler. Okay.
wonderful.
Yeah, so I grew up in the so it went like this. It was like punk rock shows, and then punk rock evolved into screamo, and then screamo evolved into like emo, and then it was like emo went up against hardcore, and it was just like this whole mush of the hardcore scene, and that's where I became a scene kid. But yeah, so that was my background, and then like as I got older, I'm pretty much like a mixture of things. So soul, right?
Yes.
Soul. Then there's punk or whatever you want to call it, like a scene kid.
Rock.
And then rock, yeah, sure. And then I grew up more, and I was like maybe 18 years old. Well, actually, let me stop there because the ghetto is the root. So
Okay.
Right.
so hip hop was where I'm from, but like as far as like outside the home, it was hip hop in the home, in the family. But
Right.
then outside the home was soul. And then as I started getting older, punk rock shows. And then when I was like 18, I started raving. And then
That's the only scene out here I never got into.
I didn't get over here.
It
It
was
was in
like
Sacramento.
I'm not into like.
No, I'm not. I honestly am not promoting raves. I quit that for a reason. Okay. But no, it went from like, so it was like, EDM and stuff like that to, what happened after that? So it's basically hip hop, soul, rock, and EDM. So I'm a clash of all those together.
A melting pot of genres.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And so that's why I wanted you to talk about that, because you have your own original custom style, and that's unique.
Tailored.
That is unique
And fit.
And so that's
Right.
why when you hear your voice, you're like, oh, attractive. It's like, oh shoot, she's got
Yeah,
a style.
everybody
Let's listen
thought
to
they was
her.
going
Let's
home,
listen
and then she
to
got
her.
on.
Yeah.
So-
I was like, everybody's leaving. They don't know I'm about to go on.
So Marco, you did bring a guitar, so you do plan on playing.
Well,
it, right?
yeah.
real
No, he's just gonna
give us
you
something
didn't actually
pretty.
tell us what Alma.
Get it working. Get it working.
Let's
Let's do something live.
So okay, so Alma West Festival is a Latin premiere festival, October 7th. I've been blessed and invited to be a breakout artist. It's gonna be
Nice,
like
nice.
the biggest. This is a new festival. This is the year of new. new beginnings and new things. So this this festival, I'm telling you guys, do not sleep on this festival. This festival is the next biggest thing coming out of Sacramento, California. It is all about the Latin premiere. So it's a food festival, a music festival. There's car show. There's all kinds of stuff. Little kids zone. It's really for the family, for friends, for couples, for everybody.
That sounds like ours.
Yeah,
Right.
we got one coming up this month.
We should probably do some a little collabing.
Yeah, definitely.
For real.
We should.
I'll hook you up with Vince. He's the big boss.
It's the Chicano Community Program Radio Reunion and Car Show, y'all.
So apparently,
It's a fundraiser.
them in
To raise funds for us so we could do this.
oh, okay.
We're a
So
nonprofit.
apparently
You know?
all of us
We're all
Chicanas and
volunteers,
Chicanos
y'all.
are coming up.
Donate.
That's right.
Sunday,
It's the year of
September
Garcia.
9th.
No, playing. That's my life.
Sunday, September 9th.
Yes, Oak Grove Regional Park.
Oak
and it's only
Grove.
$15. And of course, with the $15,
And
you
you
get
get some
entertainment, a plate of food, drinks,
get
a
some
free
food.
raffle ticket.
Dope.
Hey.
That's dope. So that's
There
you.
you go.
That's your guys from.
And a
That's
full-fledged car show.
your Stockton Latin festival, right?
Yes,
Dope.
yes.
So people in Stockton hit that up, and everybody
Promoter,
go to
I
SAC
actually
later.
started it because I'm part of the radio station back in the day at KOP. We used to broadcast in the Burns Tower at the University of Pacific. But when they sold the radio station, they silenced the community, and that was, I want to say, 98. So when this
Wow.
radio station started, I
Wow.
thought, okay. They hit me up, and I said, if it's for the community, then I'm in.
Wow,
That's awesome.
And
amazing.
so
Can I
we've
give
been
you a
building
round
it
of
ever
applause
since.
for that?
Yes.
All
Hey,
right.
thank you. Muchas gracias. Thank you. You know what? Stockton needs it, and
Heck
we
yeah.
have a variety of programming that's so awesome. The individuals are all the DJs, everyone involved with this radio station. Big hearts,
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
people.
It's a meant to be kind of
It's like-
thing.
it's a family, you know,
Yeah.
and it's a wonderful thing. So
That's dope.
Hey.
Well, if you don't mind, I did bring my DJ out. You know, I dragged him out all the way from SAC. I made him drive all the way here so he could look really cool next to me with his guitar. No, he's a very talented musician. So we do want to play a little cover. We like this song because this song reminds me of Stockton.
what's the name of it?
The song is Lean On. It's by Major Lazer and I forgot that female's name, but she dope.
Lean On.
Do you remember that? What her name is? Major Lazer and she dope. You know what song I'm talking about. So, all right. But I'm
Bring
gonna
it.
need you to play that
They
loud
got
though.
some kind of weird name.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Should I take my grill out?
Oh no, leave it in.
Because if you hear this, y'all know what it is.
It's a grill.
It's a grill.
He was like, I'm already irritated. Face, he was serious.
Too cute. Okay. Go for it.
Which one is better for singing?
The one that you
This
were,
one? Or
the
this
one you
one?
were on.
Okay, let's switch. There you go. Switch it up. There we go.
There you go. Good.
Do you recall, not long ago, we would walk on the sidewalk, innocent, remember, all we did was care for each other. When the night was warm, we were bold and young. All around, the wind blows, we would only hold on to let it go. Blow kiss, fire a gun, we need someone to lean on. Blow kiss, fire a gun, all we need is somebody to lean on. Blow kiss, fire a gun, we need someone to lean on. Blow kiss.
What a voice! What a voice! Somebody asked me, "Do you sing, Betty?" I said, "No, I don't."
You
but
do,
but I
Betty.
talk. But I
Betty,
talk.
You
I
sang, girl. You were singing.
was I singing?
You was like,
Trying to, anyways.
No, Betty,
But I'm not a
that.
singer. But someday, hey, I'd like to do a little rap someday.
Oh, get it.
A Latina rap,
Get it?
maybe with you.
Right.
Never know, never know. So what's the plan? What's the future?
So like I was
What do
saying,
we expect?
You know, a lot more community service. So a lot of, you know, I work with the youth in the youth detention center in Sacramento. I go in there on Sundays.
Beautiful.
And
You don't know what you do for those kids when you do that.
Man,
God, you touch their
I
hearts.
love them. You don't know what they do for me when
know?
I'm in there. No, for real. Like I wish I can't hug them because they're not allowed to do that. But we
Interaction
fist
and-
bump.
I'm sorry, that's
Yeah.
wrong. Downright wrong. I don't agree with
Well,
that.
Yeah,
you know,
in a
it-
group
need to
home,
be
yeah,
touched.
it's
What's
just
wrong
not
with the
group home,
hug?
It's actually juvenile hall. That's why. So it's basically jail for youth, and it's basically for their.
But they're not.
protection.
They can't be held. They can't be
No,
loved.
They
What?
can't. They can't. Well, it's for.
That's one of the punishments, or what?
No,
I don't
No,
understand
no,
that.
it's like
like-
that. Well, that's what I meant.
It's
Even
like,
in a
you know,
group home.
weapons or anything, like you never know. Like it's to protect staff and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want people passing things to them. They don't want.
I mean, you're searched when you come in, so
yeah,
right?
It's just part of the rules, you know. Sacramento, you know, county, they got their ways. I mean, I'm sure.
Well, not only
there's-
that, it's because they're minors, and you can't
Yeah.
have like, you know what I mean. You have to be careful with
Yeah, because
letting
anything
people
is-
touch minors.
Yeah, because you
know?
can do like sexual harassment.
I know,
or all
I know,
that.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just a way that they protect the kids there. So I respect that, you know, and I fist bump. I'll be like, you know what? I tell them, I wish I could hug you, but I can't. But I'll hug you with my fist. And I
There,
love you,
there you
know?
go.
But they're,
Glad you tell them that.
no, I really do love them.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, you know, because they're teenagers. So, like, the boys, they sit them in the front and they sit the girls all the way in the back. Because, you know, boys,
Oh, yeah.
they'll be trying to look at the girls and stuff. So I'm like, you guys better not be getting in trouble over here. But no, all of them are actually, like, really good kids to me, you know? It's really just the way that they were raised, you know? It's not their fault. They become environment of their own, you know, surroundings. But I'm just really big on just being there for them. So
That's
I'm gonna go back. You know, the last time I was there, I was pregnant with my son. He's 7 months old, so it's been a while. You know, after you have a baby, you gotta, you know.
You had a baby. You don't
You have
even
to
look
take a
like
break.
it,
Oh,
girl.
thank you. Yeah, my son
Good
just
job.
turned 7 months old. I just started working out. No, I'm like, so thank you, girl. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Couldn't tell by the way he was jumping around. on that.
Girl.
You got the energy.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's for sure.
That's from my soul, though. That's
So, do we have any new songs in the making?
Yes, we have
Okay,
tons of
let's
new
talk about your
songs,
songs.
in the making, actually. Like, we're writing a lot of songs together, me and Marco. You know, I just wrote a song called Eva. It was a song about my grandma. My grandma has dementia, so she's the one that raised me.
How old is she?
She's like 81, but
She's around the age my mother is.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Does your mother have dementia?
No, but she's starting to forget certain things. She's quite the
really
gardener. She loves to garden. She's always out there.
My
with the
grandma was
roses.
really like big on painting.
Yes.
And, like, I don't know. Just now, you know, she's definitely not herself all the time. You know, because she forgets everything. So,
Yes.
and she's pretty much forgotten most of us. You know, and my grandma was like my mom. You know, my grandma
Yeah,
really
yeah.
was she was the reason I knew what love was.
Ah.
So, you know, I wrote that song, and me and Marco are actually going to rewrite it because it's such a special song that I want it to be perfect. But yeah, it's called Eva after my grandma,
Oh.
and it's basically it's a
Nice.
song about it's about suicide, about, you know, the struggle that I dealt with, and you know, being really self destructive, and then my grandma would be at home praying for me, and, you know, really telling me, she would tell me all the time, she would just say, "Mama, please love yourself," and, you know, that's something I just really could not fathom at the time. She
When you
would-
said "please love yourself," the heart came up on behind you.
Oh,
That was a sign.
corazón.
Corazón, yeah, corazoncito. That's so cool.
Well, you know, what you've done with your life, I'm sure, is the biggest thing you could have ever given her. You know what I mean?
I feel like on the other side, one day we'll be able to understand that everything that happened, you know, the way that my life went and everything, yeah, I'll be able to say thank you to her. You know,
Right,
I still, she's in Lodi. I can go visit her and stuff. And to be honest, I was her favorite. No, for real. I'm not even just saying that. She loved me the most.
It was the same
She
with
loved
my
me the
grandma.
most.
It was the same with my grandma. Everyone knows. These are all her rings.
Oh, all my cousins. I'm gonna be like, shout out to my grandma who loved me more than you guys. And
Oh, that's too cute.
they already know too. They know.
I was extra special.
I was grandma's baby. She told me even when you grow
All
up.
my cousins are on Facebook too. They're gonna see this.
Right? No,
Sorry guys,
all
but
my
y'all
cousins.
know. I was yeah.
I'm a brag. Till dad die. Grandma love me more. Grandma love me the most.
Marco, so what do you think? What's new? What's going on?
So we're just getting our set together for Alma West. That's like our biggest thing right now. We're trying to craft like new sounds. We're just trying to be outside the box. And with Des, that's really easy to do because she's just her own. I call her like a walking grenade. That's like around my house. Like we call her the walking grenade because she's just like
ready to
explosive.
blow up.
Like she's ready just to do this, and so she's hungry. She,
Yes.
she wants to do this, and so it's really infectious. So I'm very fortunate to be a part of that.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. I noticed. So what other instruments you play? Because I noticed that you had a keyboard out there too.
Yeah, I do. Actually, I have a full studio. I actually play a lot of electronic instruments, but I've been playing guitar for about 27 years.
Oh.
So that's my first instrument.
Okay.
But I play
28.
everything. 28, yeah. So I started early. Good save. So no, I mean I play every type of instrument you can think of, from percussion to stringed instruments.
Really?
In all types of genres, from metal to hip hop to to rap to folk, country.
I'm assuming that comes in handy in your production.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm looking for artists, and so but Des like is such a meld of like a lot of different artists that it's like a perfect fit.
Yes.
So
Do you ever do like samples for other producers that are trying to, that want a live instrument sample for their?
I have not yet. Because electronic music is newer to me, but that's kind of a good thing because I'm coming in fresh from a musician standpoint.
Well, that's what I mean is the
Yeah.
ones that want like the live music as opposed to the electronic.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
And that's what gives it legitimacy. It's not just a push button. Okay, hit play and that's it. So that's kind of my deal. Like I always try to add something organic to the music.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like world instruments.
Do you have a business card? I mean, are you for hire?
I do.
That's what I'm asking.
Put
like,
out
Yeah.
your
Do you
offer that
information because
service?
people
Because
want to know.
that's rare.
Yeah, no, I produce. I can give you a
Yes.
card after the show and stuff,
Yes.
and
I know a lot of producers that
Echo the
really want those
Natives.
samples that are real instruments and not the electric. You know?
Yeah, I have
So
a.
please let us know how we can reach you. Do you have
Yeah,
Instagram?
definitely. Yeah, actually, echothenatives.com.
EchoTheNatives.com,
and,
guys.
or echothenatives@gmail.com. And just hit me up there. And so, yeah, I can produce all kinds of stuff. See, this is kind of crazy, this idea with.
Yeah. Oh, that's too funny.
It's radio, but
Just
we have
wanted to
cameras.
eat Marco's
There's so
sugar.
many cameras. So many
Well, that's what
cameras.
makes life so fun, you know? Okay. She's really
It only
playing
works
with you
on
now.
one angle, so we don't know if y'all saw that, but Instagram did.
Oh, my God.
I
I'm
keep
on
forgetting
Facebook
to
and
look up there
YouTube.
before I look at it.
I have a short attention span. I'm sorry.
Too cute.
I know.
So, okay. What else would you like to share? Any shout outs? Any thank yous to anybody? Acknowledgements?
Yeah.
Put it out there.
Definitely. Shout out to Alma West. Shout out to City of Refuge. Shout out to the Sacramento Youth Detention Facility.
Shout out to Wu-Tang.
Shout out to Wu-Tang Clan. No. Shout out to Shine. Shout out to DJ Echo the Natives. Shout out to Stockton.
Yes. Yes.
Shout out to Jesus. Huh?
209.
Jesus. What?
Alma West.
I said
That's
Alma.
the first one she said.
I said shout out to Alma.
Make sure you covered all your bases.
Alma
We
West.
need to say it twice.
Shout out
though. That's how
to my husband.
Did y'all get it?
He at
October
home
7th?
taking care of the baby
Aw,
for
what
the
a-
first
what a
time in
daddy.
7
Aw,
months.
snaps.
No, because
So
I'm
lucky.
like attached to my son. Like that's how I kind of mom I am.
Right.
They don't leave my side.
Right.
So it's like the first time.
Wow.
So I'm like shout
Well,
out.
we appreciate that. That's,
Shout out.
I didn't-
7 months later.
That's one thing I didn't know. So thank you.
Yes.
That's a commitment right
What?
there. That you left your baby at home. for
Oh,
this.
I know. I never leave. And ask
no.
Marco. I take my babies
Daddy.
to shows. I take him to
saying a
video
lot.
shoots. He's with daddy. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
so.
it's okay.
Actually, big shout out to Felipe Robledo because he makes things happen for us as well too.
Shout out to Cousin Unicorn.
Cousin Unicorn, I love it.
Yeah, he's gonna love that one.
He's gonna love that. He says
He's
right now, but
forever
he's a
going to
unicorn.
be Cousin Unicorn to me.
Yeah.
I love Last Unicorn. Shout out to Last Unicorn, my favorite movie.
Oh, right, that's
from
my husband's
1982.
favorite, too.
Mia Farrow, Jeff Bridges.
Shout out to Riley Ray Riot. Shell out.
Cloud
Nobody
out.
Shelling out.
Cloud out.
We ain't no shell outs. Shout out to my grill.
It's looking real fly.
Shout out to Stockton and the voice of Stockton, KXVS. Shout out 92.1 FM. Shout out. Holla, 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 holla. Shout out to my best friend. Shout out to everybody that I know.
Shout out to the function.
Shout out to the function.
'Cause
Shout
you know
out to
you're gonna
Instagram.
be invited
Shout out
back.
to Instagram. Hey. Shout out to my familia. La familia.
Shout out to all the artists that came to the function today.
Shout out to y'all.
I heard there were quite a bit.
A big thank you. Yes,
crowd.
there were about 20 people.
I got
that
out here kind of late.
Shout out.
Shout out to this microphone.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Good
I
mic.
like it.
Picks up
To
everything.
everybody.
Shout out to Glitter.
To Abby James.
And the little girls that
Devious,
danced around.
Good
Oh,
Face,
shout out to
Lobo,
Diamond Glitter. What was it? Glitter Diamond?
Diamond Sparkles.
Diamond Sparkles.
If y'all don't get your name
Shout out to
together.
You know.
If y'all don't learn your name.
You know, I forget names. I forget my name. all the
Less
time.
than 3, Annie Be Real. Brianna Renee.
Shout out to this water.
Raxie. All of y'all. The crew, you know.
Shout out to
Darian Fields
Johnny.
band, man, they were dope. The ones that were playing, like when you guys right before you guys started setting up that R&B kid. I
liked it.
I was sleeping. I was sleeping on that cat. He was
So
dope.
what other groups? Let's give acknowledgement now. That
Shout out to everybody in the world.
Shout out to Public Health for coming out, to the food
Shout out
bank
to Band-Aids.
for donating fresh fruits and vegetables.
Oh, big thank you to
to
everyone
people.
I
that
did
did
eat a pear.
donate.
That
That
was-
was pretty
yeah.
awesome because
I
everything
ate a
was free.
pear.
Yeah, everything was free. Everything was free.
And that's for the
you know, a
community.
lot of times when stuff is donated, it's, canned goods or usually not very healthy. So I appreciate that they came out and gave some healthy alternatives to the people.
Nice.
Shout out
Thank you to them.
Zepstagram.
Shout out to phone chargers.
Zepstagram. Rhinosaurs
Careful.
is
Don't break
a
your phone.
children's book that teaches kids to read through hip hop rhymes.
Ooh.
And there's a coloring book in the back.
And
coloring.
were
You can
the
get
books
it
free
on
for the kids?
Amazon. The books
Because there's a
were not
program.
free,
There
but
is
he
a
was
program where they're
running.
free.
He was running the booth with coloring and poetry writing for them all day.
That's
Oh,
dope.
wonderful. Poetry
So,
writing?
he
Oh, I hope we
definitely-
get some
yes.
because you know what? I have
Yes.
Paul Ponte from Sacramento. He's going to be coming in and he's going to be selecting a winning poetry that's written from the kids out there. And so we invited all the high schools and
All
anybody
saps,
and
get
everybody,
your
all the
poetry
kiddies.
on, y'all.
Yes, get
I'm a
creative with the
poet.
words.
Did
Get
y'all
creative
know
with
it?
the words. Yes, you are.
Tomorrow,
I love how you use your
Zeps
words.
is having a dance battle, hip hop dance battle, kids dance battle at Elevate Dance Company.
Oh, okay. Where's that located at?
That is located at North Pacific Avenue. I don't know exactly. It's out
North
there
Pacific.
by the Jack in the Box and everything. Arby's.
Jack in the Box. So
North of the mall.
I like Jack.
Okay. Okay.
If you
All
know
right.
Stockton, you
Well,
know
that's
what I'm
good.
talking
Yes, I
about.
know what
If you
you're
don't,
talking
I'm
about. Now,
sorry.
I don't know the cross street though.
Yeah, it's one of those
But,
places in Stockton that you've gone
Jack
through your
in the
whole
Box
life.
is only
and-
one, so
Yeah.
I'll be able to find
Yeah.
it. Okay.
I like the
Well, that's
churros.
that's
Check
good
it
to
out.
hear.
The little churros from
The
Jack in the
churros?
Box. Yeah. I like
Churros.
churros.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, you know what? You're invited to the 4th annual Chicano Community Program. If
you
you
gonna invite
choose to
me?
come out
Man.
and do a little number, it's up to you. You know, I'll give you some airtime there.
They always have
We're
a-
packed with entertainers. Yes, we are. And maybe
But
could
we
meet
always
Taquan
can
Escovedo
make some room for the Des.
if you'd like. You know, it would
Desi.
be probably sometime.
Your name isn't
in
as
the
easy to
afternoon.
manipulate as mine.
Your name and my name are like the same name.
That's what I tell people. That's exactly. I'm like, it's like
Des
Desiree
Ches.
with the ch. It's
Chezzere. Cha-ching. Cha-ches.
not that hard, guys.
One thing I do want to say is shout out to Carne Asada Tacos. And the reason
They
why
have
Somebody's hungry.
changed
the reason
my life.
why I know is because I moved to the south, the East Coast.
Yes.
And I came back 2 years ago, and the first thing I did was had taco truck tacos. I'm like, this is home. So thank
Very
you.
authentic.
Thank you.
Very authentic.
Shout out to
as soon
Cabeza
as
and
soon as
Lengua.
you go somewhere that there ain't a taco truck on every street.
Like
yeah.
taquitos de lengua.
True. Wait, you don't like
Lengua?
lengua?
Lengua
No,
is delicious.
I like
I've had it.
cabeza.
Very, very tender meat. Yes.
I love tender.
Yes.
I don't know about the cabeza.
I don't
but
understand why people
lengua,
don't
yes.
like it. It's
What,
a
lengua?
Because
muscle.
it's just the idea of it being a
Being
tongue.
a
Come on,
tongue?
people
Yeah.
mind over matter.
Yeah, that's it.
Eat
But they're
that
missing
I have a
out.
really long tongue. Watch this. Hold on, watch this.
It's about to get PG-13.
Calm down, Gene Simmons. Calm down.
Ladies.
Okay.
No.
Okay, now anything else that you would like to share with the community? Because I know they're listening and watching.
Are we
very
gonna
close.
be able to top that? No.
I mean, if there was more space in
Can
here.
you touch it to your elbow?
my tongue? Yeah. Let's see. Wait, how do you do that?
It's supposed to not be possible. Okay. Just want to make sure.
I guess I'm not as cool as I thought.
Okay, well, if you choose to come out to the 4th Annual Chicano Community Program, it is Sunday, September the 9th, 2018, from 11 to 6.
Okay, and
Yes.
you guys have
Once
to
a las
come.
seis.
Yes.
You guys have to come to Alma West
Alma
in
West.
Sacramento
Oh,
at the
do
Gibson
you
Ranch.
have a flyer? Do you have anything there? You
You
better
can go
write
to
down this
Eventbrite.
information. Okay.
For tickets, I can give y'all 15% off.
Oh, snap.
Hey.
She got the hookup.
We got Frankie J in the house. We got all kinds of stuff actually, but y'all better go. It's gonna. I'm
You
telling
gotta
Saturday,
go.
Sunday,
It's a
Friday.
Sunday.
Giggity,
It's October
giggity,
7th,
go.
Sunday. It's on Eventbrite. You can click on my Instagram. Actually, y'all better follow me on Instagram at I am, not I'm. I am, like the great I am, Diamond Dez. DIAMONDEZ for all of, oh, wait a minute. Spelled that wrong. DIAMONDDEZ. 2 D's. Diamond Dez. I am Diamond Dez.
2 Ds.
Follow me.
2 Ds.
Anyway, the link
Okay.
to that event is on my Instagram, on my bio. But yeah, thank you guys so much for having me.
Hey,
I
it's
really
been
appreciate
fun.
you guys. It's been really a lot of fun.
So can we
Awesome
expect you
performance
at
out
an
there.
upcoming function?
So for right now, I only want to talk about what I'm really not trying to do any like more shows.
Any extras?
Any
That's
extra
total-
stuff. I'm really trying to
that's
focus.
Understandable.
But you know, I did
you're
take
busy.
this one because it's for the community.
kids.
And
Yes.
it's for the youth.
Wu-Tang
And it's
is for
Stockton.
the kids.
You know what I'm saying? Stockton all day, 2 all night.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
thank
That
you
would be
again for
pretty
having
awesome.
me out.
If you
Yeah.
can make it, and if you can't, you know, we'll,
Oh, for
plan
you,
on another
yeah.
day.
So September
Another
9th.
event.
I need to check my schedule, but I'm definitely interested, and I really want to get you linked with Vince. To you know, maybe we could do some sort of collaborating, because you know we're trying to get the Latin community back together. You know what I'm saying?
Sabor Latino. Yeah.
One more shout out. The
Por la
function.
voz.
Any artists that are interested in performing at the upcoming one, we will be doing promo videos for it. So the sooner you reach out to me and let me know that you want to do this, the sooner we can do that.
So we're talking
So
the last Saturday of every month.
Last minute hop-ons,
Right,
guys.
last Saturday of every month. So
Last
write that down
Saturday.
on your calendar so that
You
when you
know
have
the
that
date
information.
indefinitely.
Yeah,
already.
We've got the dates here. So
You guys are
9/29, 10/27, 11/24, and December the 29th. They're all Saturdays. So yes, the function. Positive
Get it,
move
get
for
it.
the kids.
All about it, all about
Platform for them to come out and show their stuff. How
Yeah,
cool is that?
and I encourage youth performers to come out.
I'm looking for
bring your
poppers.
kids, bring
Yes.
your kids, bring your wives.
Okay, you guys, this just ends.
Oh snap!
Me and Marco would like to play another song for you.
Hey,
Before we leave.
Hey, okay, we still have time, so let's go for it. Let's
We're gonna
it.
do a little rap in acoustics.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Wonderful.
All right, this one right here is for the whole world. Dedicating it to
Para
the
el
world.
mundo. All right.
You go ahead and tell me when you're ready, Marco. Marco Polo.
And of course, you're listening to KXVS 92.1 FM. Got to get that ID in there. And you're in tune to La Voz with Betty Ramirez. And of course, we have Dezaraye Garcia, I almost said Ramirez, Marco, Robledo, right?
No, this
Robledo.
Diamond Dez, you got the wrong girl. This Diamond Dez up in the building.
And Chezzere.
Chezzere and And Diamond Dez. Okay. Let me take you back to class with a pen and a pad. If you keep in records, play this record bag, make it last. I've been there when I done did that. When the world became my habitat, I ran around it twice. It's nothing nice. I almost lost my life. Look around, tell me what you see. Everybody wanna be celebrities. We feeling ourselves with selfish ambition, taking time for selfies, but got no time to listen. We full of ourselves if we can't help nobody else. Babies round the world dying cause they got no food to eat. So much money piling in the music industry. Baby mama stripping just to put some shoes on baby feet. Imagine if the rich would impact poor communities, but they only concerned with getting richer opportunities. They don't really care about you or me, so why we lifting them up? But God should be. It's true, the truth will set you free, but you don't wanna hear me. Can you tell me who the generation of today is gonna be? Like Kanye, full of it, a big-headed baby, he gon' throw a fit. Kim Kardashian, hella rich, cause she showed the world that she ain't celibate. Yeah, we teaching kids to idolize, and we have the nerve to wonder why they empty inside. The same thing celebrities hide. Once they sold, they barely getting by inside. The rich and famous take their own lives twice. Robin Williams and Kurt Cobain felt the same. Never called on Jesus' name. Found out that don't ease the pain. It's a little too late, don't you think? It's a little insane to do the same thing, expecting something to change. Einstein said it, I'm just trying to say the world is enslaved, society's great. We glorifying evil, that's a problem today. Since when did drugs, sex, and violence ever leave us in a good state? That's the world's way, but to this day we still raising children to listen to what the world say. I'm just trying to say something's gotta change. I'm just trying to say something's gotta change. I'ma be the change.
Wow. Woo! Yes. Whoa.
I'm not sure if that one had a title, but
very nice. Is that
but that's it.
Is that a new one?
That one, no, it's not. I just never I never recorded it, to be honest.
Okay.
I write like a freaking beast.
I think you should record it.
I you know what?
Yeah.
We should
Group
record
consensus.
it, Marco.
Yes.
We'll
The
record
group
it just for you guys.
consensus
We'll
is-
dedicate it to y'all.
Nice, Marco. Nice.
Marco. Marco.
En
I like it when
español.
she says it, Marco.
Hablo español.
I like it when she says it, Marco. Marco Polo. Marco Polo. But we're pretty much done here.
Okay. Well,
Unless
thank
you got
so
some
much.
questions
You
for
know
us,
what?
we're all
I'm
good
curious
to go.
about Marco. Where are you going with
He
your
been
Marco,
career?
are you
this
single,
whole
Marco?
time.
Marco, do you have a woman, Marco?
What's going on in your life, Marco?
Marco, do you have a baby
He's trying to
mama?
sneak out without actually getting on the mic.
Well, what I have going on, well, first thing, I got Diamond Dez going on. I'm a West.
Yes.
I'm actually a part of a singer-songwriter circle called Sacramento Songwriters Circle.
Wow.
So I help.
Good to know.
We are a big songwriting community, acoustic singer-songwriter. I run my own studio, so produce, like I said, and then have Echo the Natives, and then another band called DueCoasts.com. And so that's more singer-songwriter, but just different directions.
Genre?
But, it's a acoustic singer-songwriter.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, heck yeah.
but yeah, so just
Wonderful.
keeping busy with music and just doing it.
Yes. Yes. Most
So-
definitely. Yes. Well, that's good to know because I'm always curious, and I know that you play various instruments, and so when somebody as talented as that, I know you're going different directions, different places,
Yeah,
and
man.
in demand because there's so many individuals out there that are so talented,
Right.
and do not know who to turn to,
Right.
and
right.
so if ever I have somebody that's looking for someone with your talent, would you be willing to answer?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
You know, I'm always down for collaboration. You know, and it's just more to share. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and just more experiences and more stories to tell. So
Well,
yeah,
that's-
absolutely.
That is wonderful. That's good news.
Yeah. So anytime you guys need some beats or some real guitar or
I'm telling you, I know quite a few people who are looking for that, especially
Yes.
talented. And like you've been playing that for 27 years, so I'm assuming you've been playing a lot of these instruments for quite a while.
mainly guitar, mostly. My newest one was mandolin. So just a different genre, different take. But
So I wanted to bring somebody inside from the outside. This is Teresa. She's 14 years old. She was over here at the function. So I just wanted to say what's up to Teresa real quick.
This whole time she's been sitting out there. That's so cool.
So how did you
Watching,
like the
listening.
function?
It was really good. I liked it.
You're 14, right?
Yeah.
This is the first time I ever met Teresa, and I'm just pulling her in here like we know each other. But we had a connection outside. But I just wanted to ask her and talk to her about like basically her experience from from the function, and like, is she feeling Diamond Dez? Was she feeling the function before we go out? I just like getting the outside perspective.
Hear it from the people.
I felt it.
She was really bobbing her head, and you have some talent yourself now, don't you?
Yeah.
I heard she's a singer.
I heard she can sing, y'all.
Oh, I heard she's a 14-year-old singer.
I heard she can sing,
Putting
y'all.
her on the spot there.
Would it be terrible if I asked you to sing?
Sing a little bit.
Little something.
This is just
Just like a little
Sing a little something
introduction.
for us?
Ain't nobody
I don't
looking.
know.
What's your
Who's not really watching?
I don't know. I don't really have one.
You don't have one?
No.
What do you like to sing? What
You just
song
sing
do
a
you
little
know?
like piece of something. You don't have to sing a whole.
I would love to just hear your voice.
Yeah, just give us a little. Okay, so first,
Hold on. Do something.
when is the show that you're going to be performing at?
What, Alma West?
No, her. She's this one's performing. She got shows too, y'all.
Okay, you see that girl? Cute girl. Look at you shining, Teresa. Okay, nobody can see you now. I want to hear what you got a little bit.
Let's do it.
Come on, it's okay. Do you know "Stay" by Rihanna?
How about y'all sing together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any song that you said you want me to sing with you. So we
Sure.
brought
Now's
you.
the time.
You did. It's okay.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
What song do you want to sing?
So you can hear
What song does she know?
She knows Bruno Mars, When I Was Your Man. She knows Alicia Keys.
Ooh, what Alicia
If I
Keys
Ain't
song?
Got You. If I Ain't Got You.
Okay,
That's
so
her
it
favorite
goes.
song
It
right
goes.
there.
How does it sound? Wait, how does it go again? Some people. How does it go? Some people live for the fortune, right?
Yeah.
Some people live for the fame. Go ahead, Richard. Some people.
I can't.
Wait, yes, you can.
I don't know.
Tú puedes.
And
That's the only way to prove you love them.
Woo.
hand in the world.
On a silver platter.
Hey.
And what good would it be? Wanna share with no one who truly cares for me. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Woohoo.
Girl, this about you right now.
And where are you gonna be performing at, girl? Aren't you gonna be performing somewhere? I heard you was gonna be performing
she needs to
somewhere.
do some open mic around here. Y'all need to get her going. 14, that's a good age to start. That's why I told her I was
She,
14.
yeah.
She's only 14 years old.
That's what the function is for, you know.
Hey, so maybe you guys could hook up. We got a producer over
Well, we
here.
got my open
She's
mics
trying
all
to
over
push
the
her.
place.
What was your name again?
Yeah.
Mia Kitana.
Mia Kitana. She's over here trying to push Teresa. I'm like, Teresa, what are you doing?
This one's really you got the
Bring it in.
what
we
I'm
we
talking
bringing
about.
people in. That's all what it's all about.
There you go. There you go.
Look at how cute you look. Look, Teresa, look at you. Look at you shining.
I have a event coming up in January. It's called
we
Most
plugging.
Informal Artistry. Selling tickets and everything. We're gonna have a bunch of dope performers.
We trying to get
Teresa
Teresa
is
on there.
performing. She is performing.
Is she?
Yeah.
Girl, why you holding out on
I'm
me?
helping her write her own music and everything.
Really? Oh, you're producing for her? 14 years old. This is what it's all about. Man.
Nice
Started
age.
here, y'all. Remember
14.
that.
Yes.
She's all over everywhere.
Just remember Teresa, like the Barbie.
January 5th.
Thank you for coming in here, Teresa. I really appreciate you.
You're welcome.
That was fun. Look, you're the one that said, "Can you sing with
209
me?"
area, y'all.
And then we were singing.
Support your local artists.
Support young talent.
18 and up. That is one
Support
stipulation.
your local artists. Stockton, Sacramento, LA, New York, New Jersey. Support your local artists. Mexico. Support your local artists, please. They started out local. You know, this band right here, Pink Floyd, they used to be local.
And not only that, but if you have a CD of your music, a recording, guess what? I could play it.
Y'all can get on the
Ooh, can I send you
I
an
could play
MP3?
it.
Yeah.
Can I send you an email?
Yeah. voicesstockton@gmail.com.
At Gmail. Okay.
And that goes for any local artists. Any independent artists, y'all can send us
Teresa, how
your
you gonna
stuff.
come up on the show looking
And
cuter
we
in my
will
glasses
be back on the
than I did?
FM very
I
soon.
don't know. I guess it's just a gift.
It will be the
Oh,
only.
look, she got the confidence. She got it.
She woke up.
Like, I'm feeling myself. Oh, she got dimples? Oh, you lucky.
Oh, snaps.
So thank you, girls, so
Too
much.
cute, too cute.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for being there. Wait, how did you feel about me? Because I want to know about that.
I was really inspired.
Really? Wow. What inspired you?
Just everything about you, your whole vibe. For a first impression too. So
And you didn't even know all the
See?
history behind it.
No, see, that's why I'm telling you, me and the youth, we like this. We like this. It's a meant to be type thing. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you, Teresa.
You're welcome.
Like, give me half for for the real thing. I love you, girl. You follow me on Instagram?
yeah.
Good, because I'm going to follow you back. Thank you.
That is so cool.
Thank you for making me
And
look
there's-
bad in these glasses.
That is so cool. And that was Dezaraye, of course, introducing new talent.
Diamond
You know?
Dez.
Diamond Dez.
You saying my name wrong, girl.
Diamond Dez. Diamond Dez. Did you hear that?
Diamond
It's
Diamond
okay,
Dez.
she's getting it mixed up with Chezzere. She
Diamond.
putting the
Yeah,
D in front of Chez and like Diamond Dez and Chez. So she
Yes.
like making up her own
Chezzere.
names over here.
And Marco.
Diamond Dez and Marco.
Marco.
Echo the
Diamond
natives.
Dez. We don't know no Dezarays.
I'm like, who's that?
Chezzere's
Who's
over
that?
here.
Chezzere.
Chezzere's over
Who's
here.
Desiree is this? Nah, Diamond Dez in the building. Echo the natives in a building.
Yes, y'all. So.
But we about to exit the building because we hungry. About to get some tacos, some lengua, and some cabeza.
Tacos. Yes, and we
Cool,
have the
cool.
Bedford Block Party still going on right now, guys.
Yes, matter of fact, yeah.
You can
next
still
door.
come on out to the Miracle Mile.
Hey,
It's free.
Stockton, where you at,
We got tacos over
Stockton?
there. They ain't
Hey,
free.
how come
but
I have seen one family? Oh, wait, no, I can't. I take that back. I see my best friend. I see my stepmama,
See my best
Debbie.
friend.
But where is my families? Hey, D-Lo G, where D-Lo G at? Where's
You know
Stockton
what? They're
Finest?
probably
I
over
know.
there at the Bedford Block Party. And
Where
remember,
are
they
you
have
at,
live
Stockton?
DJs. Leo the Lion is here, and he's actually playing his music. Of course, we have music artists, performers, art exhibits, silent auction, raffle prizes, eating contest. Ooh, shall we go check that out?
You know, I would win
Delicious
that.
food, lemonade, shaved ice,
Delicioso.
beverage, beer, and wine as well. Of course, you got to have your ID for
Delicioso.
that. It's all presented by KXVS, of course, the Voice of Stockton, and the Art Lab. Art Lab, 200 Pacific Avenue here in Stockton, California, the Miracle Mile. Come on out and check out this free event just for you. Of course,
Just for
donations
y'all.
are appreciated in a big way.
Yes.
So it is going to go till
We do this
6
for
to
the
10.
people.
So yeah, it started about half hour ago. So come on out and visit us right over here off the Miracle Mile.
We've got
Stockton,
beers. We've got
California.
wine.
209.
209, yes,
Hey.
KXVS. All right. Any last shout outs? Because, of course, we are going to be
Hair raising
going
affair.
off the air.
Shout out
But
to
thank
the
you
whole
so
wide
much
world.
for making today's special on La Voz. What does La Voz mean?
¿Qué?
The voice.
Ooh. Okay.
La Voz en español.
Okay.
So remember that. Era tu voz today. Today was your voice.
Gracias.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Gracias.
So thank you so much. Appreciate you
Thank
all.
you, Betty.
Alrighty, you heard it right
So
here.
love.
KXVS
God bless you guys.
92.1 FM, the Voice of Stockton.
Peace, y'all.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Ronne, and you're listening to Rise and Shine 209, the KXVS, the Voice of Stockton Morning Show.
KXBS 92.1 coming soon. KXBS.
This is the remix. Alex, Belix.
Todo empezó
Mientras A&X tocaba.
cuando yo la vi bailando y sin saber yo me fui enamorando. Su mano tomé y comenzamos a bailar. Nada pude hacer, yo no la podía soltar. Yo me acerqué a little closer y bailamos a little slower. I've never felt this way before. Y me enamoré, dancing kizomba.
Me enamoré de su cintura, de su paso y de su piel.
Dancing kizomba.
De cómo sube y cómo baja y su peso sabor a miel.
Dancing kizomba.
Yo nunca había visto un monumento de mujer como usted.
Dancing kizomba.
Y DJ, tú que sabes que la noche no se acabe.
Dancing kizomba. Esa mujer me paraliza el tiempo y sin querer se adueñó de mis sentimientos. Hey DJ, repite el tema otra vez and don't ever stop, pa' que la noche no se acabe. Yo me acerqué a little closer y bailamos a little slower. I've never felt this way before. Y me enamoré, dancing kizomba.
Me enamoré de su cintura, de su paso y de su piel.
Dancing kizomba.
De cómo sube y cómo baja y su peso sabor a miel.
Dancing kizomba.
Yo nunca había visto un monumento de mujer como usted.
Dancing kizomba.
Y DJ, tú que sabes que la noche no se acabe.
Dancing kizomba.
Yo nunca había visto ni resisto monumento de mujer que se moviera tan bien, no, no. Que jugara con el viento y se meneara con las olas mientras al viento ella sola va diciéndolo. Que el movimiento de su cadera va con ella donde quiere y donde quiere que ella crea va soltándolo. Y es esa chispa de su beso lo que me tiene en proceso de bailar junto con ella calentándonos.
Yo me acerqué a little closer y bailamos a little slower. I've never felt this way before. Y me enamoré, dancing kizomba.
Me enamoré de su cintura, de su paso y de su piel.
Dancing kizomba.
De cómo sube y cómo baja y su peso sabor a miel.
Dancing kizomba.
Yo nunca había visto un monumento de mujer como usted.
Dancing kizomba.
Y DJ, tú que sabes que la noche no se acabe.
Dancing kizomba.
Deja que se enteren como yo te quiero y como tú me quieres. Deja que nos miren cuando te enamores, no te quejes. Deja que mi alma brille. Dime qué hago contigo. No me des pena por mi vida, te lo pido. De verdad no tengo miedo, pero ahora es cuando quiero que me dejes que te mire y que te beses si es que puedo. Tú eres una necesidad y solo con un par de besos tú puedes derretir mi fuego, puedes incendiar mi mar. Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar. Tú eres la casualidad más hermosa que me trajo el cielo. ¿Quién digo que yo estoy despierto si no paro de soñar? Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar. Deja que te bese, deja que te bese, deja que lo intente, deja que te invite a que te enamores de esta noche, una noche aquí entre miles.
Me he enamorado, nunca lo olvides. No ha sido fácil porque muero en tus perfiles. Me has atrapado, no te confíes.
Deja que te bese, te prometa y deja que te olvide. Tú eres una necesidad y solo con un par de besos tú puedes derretir mi fuego, puedes incendiar mi mar. Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar. Tú eres la casualidad más hermosa que me trajo el cielo. ¿Quién digo que yo estoy despierto si no paro de soñar? Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar.
Sebastián Yatra. Tú me dices que no es cierto que te mueres por mí. Si es verdad que no te gusto, no te acerques así. Me dijeron que te encanta que se mueran por ti, buscando al que se enamora para hacerlo sufrir. Si me dices que me amas, no te voy a creer, no. Tú me dices que me quieres y no puedes ser fiel, no. Me dejaste mareando solo y triste, mujer, no. Te confieso si lo quieres saber, si lo quieres saber, yeah. Traicionera, no me importa lo que tú me quieras. Mentirosa, solo quieres que de amor me muera. Traicionera, en mi vida fuiste pasajera. Mentirosa, no me importa que de amor te mueras. Oh, 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 oh. Mentirosa, no me importa que de amor te mueras. Vives bailando reggaetón, ton, ton, y no te importa para nada lo que sienta el corazón, solo te importa el pantalón, don, don. Y se te nota desde lejos tu maléfica intención. Y mira, no es tan fácil, enamorarme nunca fue tan fácil. Cuando estás cerca de mí, no es fácil, y es que la vida se volvió difícil solo por ti. Si me dices que me amas, no te voy a creer, no. Tú me dices que me quieres y no puedes ser fiel, no. Me dejaste mareando solo y triste, mujer, no. Te confieso si lo quieres saber, si lo quieres saber, yeah. Traicionera, no me importa lo que tú me quieras. Mentirosa, solo quieres que de amor me muera. Traicionera, en mi vida fuiste pasajera. Mentirosa, no me importa que de amor te mueras. Oh, 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 oh. Mentirosa, no me importa que de amor te mueras. Tú me dices que no es cierto que te mueres por mí. Si es verdad que no te gusto, no te acerques así. Traicionera, no me importa lo que tú me quieras.
me delata la mirada. Hacerme el tonto para casi a mí no me importa nada. Prefiero vivir y perder que no haber vivido nada. Si te vas, quedaré en un dolor que jamás conocí. Como arena en el viento, sin brújula, sin dirección, pisado y sediento. Lo mismo que ver un humano sin alma en el cuerpo. Si te vas, quedaré en un dolor que jamás conocí. Andas en mi cabeza, nena, a todas horas.
No sé cómo explicarte.
Cuando me da vuelta, tú me descontrolas.
No paro de pensarte.
Por ti me la paso imaginando que contigo me casé. Y por siempre te amé.
Love you, girl, girl, girl.
Andas en mi cabeza, nena, a todas horas.
Cada segundo, cada
Mundo me da vueltas, tú me descontrolas.
cada segundo, cada
Por
minuto.
ti me la paso imaginando que contigo me casé. Y por siempre te amé.
We ready, yeah. Imagínate que tú conoces lo que desconoces. Yo me convierto en lobo después de las 12. Si no tuviera mi loba pa' que la despose, me voy con la manada hasta que me destroce. Porque en la calle hay mucha compe. Siempre lo bueno se corrompe. Pero no quiero otra mujer aprovechándose cuando tú eres la que me encanta, chica. Nunca yo me atrevería a dejarte sola. Chiqui, 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 chica, nunca sola. Por ti yo guardé mi pistola. Las gaticas no me controlan. Estás dudando, yo lo sé, pero me quieres a la vez. Solo pide que te dé my love, que te dé my love.
Andas en mi cabeza, nena, a todas horas.
No sé cómo explicarte.
Cuando me da vuelta, tú me descontrolas.
No paro de pensarte.
Por ti me la paso imaginando que contigo me casé. Y por siempre te amé.
Love you, girl, girl, girl.
Andas en mi cabeza, nena, a todas horas.
Cada segundo, cada
Mi mundo me da vueltas, tú me descontrolas.
cada segundo, cada
Por
minuto.
ti me la paso imaginando que contigo me casé. Y por siempre te amé. Si tú te vas, se muere el amor, el que tú me das, y llega el dolor. Seré un vagabundo, solo en este mundo, sin rumbo, sin rumbo. Si tú te vas, se muere el amor, el que tú me das, y llega el dolor. Seré un vagabundo, solo en este mundo, sin rumbo, sin rumbo.
Tú eres mi musa, eres mi letra, tú eres mi armonía. Eres el agua que me ahoga la melancolía. Si no hay Nacho y Daddy Yankee te trajeron esta melodía, convertida en poesía, bebé. Pa' que goce y vacile tu baby. Romántico, pero le metemos brutal. Monstruo Celis.
No, 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 no.
Andas en mi cabeza, nena, a todas horas.
Got me
Cuando me
music.
da vueltas, tú me descontrolas. Si no hay Nacho, baby. Por ti me la paso imaginando que Jumbo contigo me casé. El que produce solo siempre te amé.
Love you, girl, girl, girl.
Andas en mi cabeza, nena, a todas horas.
Cada segundo, cada
Mi
minuto.
mundo me da vueltas, tú me descontrolas.
Cada segundo, cada
Por
minuto.
ti me la paso imaginando que contigo me casé. Y por siempre te amé.
Dum, 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 dum.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a house.
I would buy you a house.
And if I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
buy you furniture for your house.
maybe a nice Chesterfield or an ottoman.
And if I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
Well, I'd buy you a K car,
a nice reliant automobile.
and if I had $1 million, I'd buy your love. If I had $1 million,
I'd build a tree fort in our yard.
If I had $1 million,
you could help, it wouldn't be that hard.
if I had $1 million,
Maybe we could put like a little tiny fridge in there somewhere.
we could just go up there and hang out.
Like open the fridge and stuff, and there'll always be foods laid out for us with little pre-wrapped sausages and things. They have pre-wrapped sausages, but they don't have pre-wrapped bacon.
Well, can you blame them?
Yeah.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a fur coat,
but not a real fur coat, that's cruel.
and if I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you an exotic pet.
Yep, like a llama or an emu.
And if I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you John Merrick's remains.
Ooh, all them crazy elephant bones.
And if I had $1 million, I'd buy your love.
Dale mambo, dale mambo.
Son cosas que pasan en el barrio fino.
Esta noche contigo la pasé bien. Pero yo me enteré que te debes a alguien. Yeah, y tú fallaste. Pero tarde. Y tú fallaste. Pero tarde. Lo que pasó, pasó entre tú y
And of course, thank you so much for tuning in to KXVS 92.1 FM, La Voz, La Voz, La Voz with Betty Ramirez. You know, big thank you, big shout out to Diamond. What is it, Diamond? Diamond, she was so awesome. And also Marcos playing the guitar. Awesome individuals. Hope to see them back pretty soon. I hear that they're going to be coming maybe to the 4th annual Chicano Community Program, which I think is wonderful because if she does come out, people are going to be able to enjoy her music and get to know her style. That is so cool. Thank you so much for tuning in to La Voz, La Voz, La Voz on Saturdays. I'm always looking for DJs that want to come out and do a show for your community right here off the Miracle Mile at KXVS 92.1 FM.
esta noche contigo la pasé bien. Pero yo me enteré que te debes a alguien. Yeah, y tú fallaste. Pero
And don't forget, we're having the block party going on right now over here off the Miracle Mile. And of course, it is right next door and it's in the Art Lab. And of course, that is 2011 Pacific Avenue and Bedford Road with live DJs. Of course, Leo the Lion is here. And not only that, but we have music artists, we have performers, we have art exhibits, silent auction, raffle, prizes, eating contest, fundraiser, delicious food, lemonade, shaved ice, beverage, beer, and wine. Of course, with an ID. So don't forget, come on out to the Bedford Block Party. Okay, with music, fun, and food, and all sorts of things. Drawings, too. So come on out and join us. We're going to go till 10 this evening. So come on out and get to know the crew at KXVS right over here at the radio station.
Vamos a dejar esto claro ya, ¿ok?
lo que pasó, pasó entre tú y yo. Lo que pasó, pasó entre tú y yo. Lo que pasó, pasó entre tú y yo. Lo que pasó, pasó entre tú y yo.
Dale mambo, dale mambo. Looney Tunes.
This is Betty Ramirez signing off. Take care and God bless.
El yeah. Daddy Yankee, yo. Come on.
2, 3, come on, girls.